I like to play with painting layers, build it up, and drawing, and I like to use different materials to create more depth, create different surfaces and things like that. Hello, my name is Joaquín Villarino. I'm an international artist from Santiago de Chile. I'm 34 years old, and I've been here in the US for the last 13 years. When I was a kid, I was really into drawing when I was young, graffitis, that kind of stuff, but it was like more like a hobby. I was not like fully committed to it. During my time at school, different things happened. Like for example, I took like an oil painting classes, and I remember my professor was like, "You should present your work," and I presented and I won that. I sold the painting for a couple $1,000s, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like young, I never sold a painting in my life. And my first painting, it was like I won an exhibition and I sold it to the school. I was like, okay, there's something in there. Here, and you can play in here. At some point in 2023, I directed a short film. The project is called The Shedding. The whole idea was that we rented a warehouse. We put like a huge canvas on the floor. We put a dancer on the middle, and then we start throwing painting to him. So each painting represents a different stage of my life. So first one is like the 9 months that we spend inside of our mother. From here we jump to number 2, which is like the birth, as the act of coming out of the mother and like we're born, And then there goes childhood, then adolescence, then like that the shedding, evolving, changing the skin to move forward to do something new, which is like this new stage of my life where I'm become a father, a business owner, like dedicate myself to art. Yeah, mostly that. I'm really into Roberto Mata, which is a surrealist Chilean artist. I inspire myself a lot into his art. I think there's a lot of like graffiti involved in my art. That street art, which was part of my youth. So a little bit of that. At some point I was doing realism. I was like really into the old masters, so I was copying their techniques. I've been going through different phases, trying different stuff, I like the pen as well, so I like to draw lines. I study architecture for a couple of years, so I have that in myself as well. I'd like to create these structures, these cities, or whatever you want to call it. So there's a mix of things that I've been going through during my life, and then I put them together, and that's what I create. It depends. I can go a couple, like, if I'm like fully dedicated to it and I'm just painting, I can do it in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Sometimes it can be less. It depends on the amount of detail, Like for example, this one probably is gonna take less because you see there is less painting around, so I don't have to do much. You have that fight inside of you, like, okay, what I'm doing, I really want to do this for the rest of my life. I want to dedicate myself to painting, and then you go back to painting, and then you don't sell, and then it's like, fuck, you start like getting into that hole, of like what I'm gonna do. You start like stressing. I think making your life as a painter is not easy. I have a big family, so it's I have to pay a lot of bills. So it was like, okay, I need to make it happen. And so yeah, it's been a struggle, of course. It's not easy, but I really believe in myself. I'm sure that I'm gonna make it. So I just need to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Believe in you. Paint what you love, don't paint for others. I think that's something that I see a lot, especially with social media. People just paint to sell, or because other people is gonna like it. Stay true to yourself. Paint whatever you want to paint, and eventually the people that you need the people that loves your art is gonna have come to you. And yeah, it's a struggle and it's hard, but that's like everything good. You need to push and push and push until you get it.